All right, attention. My name is Martin's Prophet, but they call me MC 90's, the son of the king of rhyme and the captain of comedy. Actually, I was made in America, recoupled in Nigeria, then packaged in Accra, Ghana. So the journey is very long. To those of you that have been, listening to my rhyme for long, my papa now got some, they call him Hala. I no get Wahala now to buy my Honda Hala. That's for my dog, so that my enemy go fi enter Wahala. When I no be mala, but I chop amala, even plus gala and bitter cola. And I no be from Ila, but I chop Ila. I no get Ila. That's what Yoruba call tribal mark. I no get Ila, but I wear fila. My fila look like umbrella. Why? Because devil na the killer, but God na my healer. He give devil Ella, the Ella turn to Pella, Elin pass fella. In wife name na Ella, a friend to Stella. Who be the killer when God na my pillar? I'm just the dealer. He gave me some dollars to take by trailer. Can I show you the teller of my trailer? I write Emanuela because God they popular pass me to seller. Some people want use cellular. I ask them, go and buy Motorola, put a T-seller. But you don't know the seller. Maybe Nanike Pella. If I lie for all these things while they talk, you can ask Akala. Even for Salah, Akala no feature Pamala. Why? Because you know we are Kampala and you want travel go Neyola, go to fight Kamala. Listen to me. Because you dey wear Kampala, no mean say you go fit sing a cappella. FC 90 says so. All right, you are watching Koga Mix on Koga TV, and that is where you can have the best of the mix of entertainment. Been a while, as in for close to 10, 14 years now that I've been into entertainment, and as a marine engineering graduate from Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology, and I later proceeded to go study more in Ghana. That's Regional Maritime Academy, Accra, Ghana. But this our maritime work, the way it was then, I have to go for my passion, because I really have a mind for entertainment. So but back then, I remember people calling me 90’s, because I usually tell them, 90, where you did, you're very small, jokingly. And people keep calling me 90. And I later look at it that, okay, I can form a brand out of it, which I coined to be 90's, which is MC 90's. And, actually, my parent wasn't in support of this when I started. But, as time goes on, the later, seeing people supporting me, some of my senior colleagues and all of that, and they have to join the train too. So, MC 90 is just that brand. If you look at the hairstyle, you know that that's just the style. The 90's, that's the bridge between the millennium and the oldies. That's it.
People naturally gravitate towards perfection, and that is what Koga Studios has been able to feed and deliver to people. Towards maintaining the culture, tradition, legacy, and vision of the founder of the one-stop production media and entertainment firm, Koga Studios. Little wonder that Koga Studios in the last 1 year has been a mecca to the top shots in the entertainment industry and other walks of life. We can boast to say that Koga has been part of the success of many productions in Nigeria, be it events, movies worthy to mention are 93 Days Movie, The Wedding Party Movie, MFC, and Alagbede.
Fantastic.
With a seating capacity of over 800 in banquet style, you can't but love to use the fully air-conditioned Koga Ultra Modern Event Hall. Koga Entertainment, power to entertain.
Growing up was fun. It was fun because that's why some of the performance I've had so far, I crack joke of the 90's, I crack joke of the millennium, as in, that's what makes some of my fans or some of my people laugh. Like now, growing up, it was a very wonderful experience. My mother, my father, we are in a family of 5. That's myself as the third born. And, actually, pardon me, because pidgin don't they make us, they make us they forget our even what we learn for school. Actually, I have almost he hates in my English, so I'm a very good student. Not science today, you know. But, you know, back then, you know, growing up, it was fun. Why? Because the children of nowadays, like, for example, you know, if you ask some of the children that, Junior, do you want rice? No, mommy, no, I want noodles. You know, during our own days, growing up wasn't like that. If they give you, if you try you with ogi, where they call pap, if you don't take it, they switch you to okababa. And if you are not taking it, you know where your destiny will meet you. By the time they see that you're rejecting it, your mother will just draw you close, put you on her lap, you know, your destiny is in their hand. And by the time they bend your neck, you know, our mothers then, thank God, I'm partly, you know, partly, I declare partly Ghanaian, partly Nigeria. But, you know, my mother, as a typical Yoruba woman, she'll bend your neck with all their cousins. They say, hey, put him on your lap. Put him on your lap. And by the time they bend your neck, they use hand to support. They pour the ogi or kababa. And when they are pouring it, you are still proving stubborn. And you are like, ah! When you are doing, they know what to do now. They just close your nose. When they lock your nose, you won't know when you will drink 4 liters of ogi or kababa. You know, people will now be saying children of those days, they hit more than children of now. Why won't we hit? We hit by force. So since then, they have to. So growing up was fun because we really enjoyed it. I know that going to event with my mom or any of my parents, because the only event where they go there now, burial, from burial to graduation. They not even they call her graduation. They call her what if she graduate. By the time they take you to those places, even when you chop, you never chop from house. So you have to just hold your peace or you go and piece your piece. So you do one. You know, by then you get to party that they serve rice. Even, you know, when they serve all this event party rice, I don't pray, may God help us. Because when they serve the rice from afar, you don't hear the smell. So your mind be say, all of us did together. But, you know, growing up with my parents then, it was fun. It has to be fun. Because even if it's not fun, you can't call it another name. Why? Because from afar, when the smell of the rice does they smell to you, you have to hold your peace. Because even if they serve your mother, they serve your father. By the time they will give you, your mother will just give you one high content. You know, when they give you high, like they say, it means say no heat. If you hit her, if you reach us, you don't die. So by so doing, when they give you that highs, you know, not be like children of nowadays. Even if they give you high, you'll still see children, they ask their mommy, maybe because of the eyelashes, mommy, what is wrong with you? Why are you blinking? Your eyes is blinking. But on those days, you die. By the time they not nearly give you the right self, when your mother say, when she just give you high, not be anything. When she just give you highs, only you go say, me Joe. And people will say, no, we are not beating you. Why you say me? It means say they don't give you extraordinary eyes. We're not going to make you take any extraordinary eyes. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, it was fun, you know, growing up. Because, you know, then to all those experiences make us to become in life. I remember that sometimes when I look at, you know, the training that my mom gave me, that is part of why I'm not one of the armed robbers in town. By the grace of God, because I remember people talked about, what's it called, this kleptomania. They said that this klepto, I was one of the victims when I was young, because, you know, children now, you know, say the period when you don't, the most confusing period in your life is that time when you steal meat from the pot and you don't know where the spoon is. Maybe it's inside the pot or on top of the pot. Sometimes when you go steal the meat, I'm not trying to tell you that that's how we do. But when you steal the meat, you don't go forget, say the spoon inside the pot, you can put it on top of stew good. So when you take it, you quickly lick and you want to put them, you know. But those days, when I steal even one single meat, my mama go beat me like saying, na bank I rob. You know, she'll beat me, try to trade. I remember going to steal one. They talk this thing outside. Why? Because so that children can learn from it. I went to steal just one small cream from one supermarket. My mother beat me that day, telling her younger sister, yes, so you have to take her there. Yes, you went together, take her there. Let her go and claim that I stole this thing. And, you know, going back then to show that thing was a very big lesson for me. Coming back, I was now asking myself, is this my real mother? But, you know, when I was getting to a stage in my life, I now call myself to order. I thank God for that woman. Because when they call it kleptomania, I say, forget to now, Oyibo with the tape packaging. Yoruba, they call and come on my fair, you are doing hand pwe. You don't understand. So, you know, growing up was fun. It was fun indeed. And I really enjoy what I'm doing today because, you know, being a marine, sometimes I crack joke along with my engineering side, you know, telling people that there's nothing, I love white, they are being creative, that sometimes people think there are some other extra thing like God, there are some gods behind those things that are working. And I try to explain to them that due to my training, even I might not be good in English, but my feet as an engineer are very, very good. When it comes to an engine room, I know what is going on there. So, you know, we're still on the Koga TV, and of course, hope you are enjoying yourself. Comedy for me started, that was professionally 2015. 2005, I beg your pardon, 2005. Because I started, entertainment. I started entertainment after my program. That was even right in school then. That was about 2003, 2004. But professionally, I started 2005. And of course, since then, I came out with a single. Because, you know, I watch TV a lot, and I saw people, you know, I watch people singing, with different songs, and I thought about it. I can do music. And of course, that music then was a hit of town because it was just a single. People were calling me, old school, old school. And of course, it was called, titled Unofficial. So it's a bit of anti-government, and they're talking to government that they have to look the side of the masses. And of course, you know, you asked me the other time if, what's the secret behind that? Yes, the whole thing, I must confess, it's just God. That God, because I sit down to create it, that your mentor is always your method. You know, watching people singing on TV doesn't mean that if I sing, people will like my music. It's just that some inspired me, but I get to mentored by God. So, because I have this adage that says your mentor is always your method. So I can't say Fela is my mentor now. If I know they smoke well, he never mentor me well. So your mentor is always your method. And so far, God has been faithful. And I tell you, my career, people look up to me. They ask me, how did you create this identity? And, you know, creating my identity then, you know, when it started, it was like, I no get money to barb my hair. But now we spend a lot to treat the hair. You can see the two opposite thing. Because then I was keeping the hair. My mother was saying, no, I don't want afro. And I look at the name the hair that can fit my name. And I know people of those days, if you watch them, this is the kind of style they do, but this is a bit different because of the BRT lane. And I tell people about this, my hair. If you know, during the time of Fashola then, he asked us to plant flower, but I never get money to buy land. So I have to plant the flower on my hair. You see, say the flower grow. So to even make it more Lagos thing, I have to put the BRT lane, make it for clear. So that's just it. That's just about it.